TvZ? Wait, TvZ? I can't learn from that. Okay, we're gonna be doing a cast. We're gonna do a shout cast. I haven't casted. Alright, so, ladies and gentlemen, we are here on what I believe to be... Oh, goodness. Is this Dust Towers, or is this... I don't even know what this map is. I'm freezing up, because I haven't cast in, like, 2 years. So, welcome. We have Erode, who is... No, not Erode. We have a barcode from Erode, who is a Grandmaster, versus Optimus Prime, who is a Master. And we're going to have, basically, a Master to Grandmaster level ZVT! Yes! That's what we're going to have right here. Stream's really quiet, but we're going to be... But anyone who's not watching is going to be missing out on this hot StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void action. Oh, yeah. So, we see right now we got a wall off, obviously. Terran's always wall off. Quick gas means probably a Reaper opening here. Discord. I'm not sure what that is.
Game paused.
Alright, well, they're apparently getting in a call. So, I can still move around because I am an observer.
Game resumed.
That was awkward. Let's look at this resident... Oopsie. Resident APMs. Holy fricktards. That's a lot of APM. I would get old man hands so fast if I APM like that. They're just spamming those control groups. In fact, let's take a look at one of their cameras. Yeah, camera keys. Camera keys. Just spamming them camera keys. That's what it is. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever played at this level. Probably not. Let's look at player 2, the Zerg player's camera. His spawning pool was quite late, so he's only just now getting queens. But that is fine. In fact, let's take a look at the income numbers. Zerg's going to start to power up pretty soon. He's already starting. He's making a couple lings for scouting. He's going to probably put those around here. Just poke up, see what Optimus is getting here from our barcode. Factory opening. Could be the old Hellion style. I don't know how often we see this in TvZ. From the professional games I've been seeing, and oh my goodness, I need to turn this off. Holy cow, I have my webcam in the wrong spot. I have it in the wrong spot, and I had it on. It's very rude to have a webcam on during a cast. Yes, old head gamer, I said hot. Hot action. Very hot. But it's not HOTS action, you know. It's not HOTS. It's hot. See what I did there? There's a difference. If we look at the line of sight here, the Terran has a little bit through this Reaper here, who's going to be poking in. And he's going to be checking, probably seeing what the not adrenal glands, excuse me, the metabolic boost is doing. He's actually going to pick off a drone. Very nice. Although I don't think he's going to get to keep this Reaper alive. Oh, it's so close, but oh, it's going to live. Sweet. That's some confidence there to micro back on that Zergling when you're only at 4 HP. Meanwhile, macroing behind this, we got a siege tank in production. I see no, there's no starport, so this is not going to be a medevac siege tank. It's just going to be a plain old siege tank. I'm not sure why he's getting that siege tank, honestly. It doesn't look like... From what he scouted, he shouldn't be in any danger. Like, the Marines he has should be more than enough to hold this wall. And I don't think he's fearing a Baneling bust. I mean, a Baneling nest could be hidden, I suppose. And the siege tank is a powerful unit. Just not as powerful as it should be versus armored. Am I right, guys? Am I right or am I right? Okay, I want to do the... I did it again. How do I do that? There we go. don't even remember how to do this. There's EPM.
SCV ready.
There's APM. You can see the discrepancy there. That's all spam. Alright. So enough playing with the interface. Let's see what's going on. Okay, Siege Tank just killed both Zerglings in one shot. I did not know. That would mean that the splash damage on the Siege Tank near the center does maximum damage. Like, it's not lowered at all. You'd think after 6 years of StarCraft I would notice that, but apparently I'd never made that observation before. Alright, so we have here. By the way, if you want to keep chatting with me, the chat is open on my mobile device. I can see everything you say, no problem. And if you're interested, stay tuned after this for some FTL faster than light hard action. Yeah, hard action. No innuendo. Orbital command is done. And the drone count is not as high as I thought it would be. Looks like he's prepping for some kind of roach shove. He is getting the range upgrade, so it looks like he's going to be playing a Roach Ravager style versus this Terran player. Pink, the real man's color. He's got the Mutant Overlords. I don't think the Mutant Overlords go well with the Mutate Ventral Sacs upgrade because the skin doesn't have a Ventral Sacs attachment to it. Minor detail. Creep spread is not what it could be. What's our queen count up to? Only 3. That's not that many, considering he's got 3 hatches. He has no extra queens, so he's opted to go for just the minimum number of queens to keep his production going. 1-1's about to complete. Okay, whoa, we're going to have lurkers this game. So I was mistaken about the Ravagers. Well, I mean, he can still go for Ravagers, but he clearly wants to get some lurkers up in this. That's right, hard action. He misspelled my name, though. You can't misspell my name. You know me too well. It's Doncroft, not Doncraft. Note the O, not the A. Most common mistake on the Battle.net forums. Alright, so let's zoom out a little bit here. We got our meta tanks, which will soon be a thing of the past. These things are going extinct. Thank goodness. Do you see how that turret sticks, like, under the medevac? How dumb that looks? The Thor actually looks cool, but this, like, the struts just hanging in midair. Oh, it's so dumb. Alright, well. Oh, and it's going to run right into the Ravagers. Now, these Marines do not have combat shields done yet. And these Roaches are actually going to do a lot of damage. The tanks come out. They do get a volley off. And the Roaches don't, in these numbers, I guess, do not want to tango with the Siege tanks. We got a BM pause coming in here. Alright, so we got Overlords positioned around. Let's actually look at the Zerg's vision here, Mr. Barcode. Can I X out of this? Oh, it's still paused, so I can't. The vision could be better, but it's pretty good. Like, only a medevac going through the center would be unspotted. Notice this map is one of the few maps that has no Xel'Naga watchtowers. Combat shields will be done in a second. 2-2 is starting, but the Roach upgrades are well ahead. Oh, and here we go. We got a small skirmish going on. Siege tanks out, but that... Oh, those lurkers. Siege tank goes down. That's bad. Got things trade. Can the siege tank be saved? Yes. It's heavily damaged, however, and it could be picked off. Little micro war we got going on. That APM's got to be blistering. Oh, losing that tank like that. Not what you want to see. Meanwhile, back at home, what do we got? We got lots of Marine production coming in. The 2-2 upgrades are still obviously on the way. And we've got the Siege tank production. Interesting. He's opting not to go with Widow Mines. Oh, actually, that makes complete sense. Pardon me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Obviously, you're going to be going for Siege tanks against Roach style. Especially considering there are no Ravagers. None. Now, these Lurker puppies, these bad boys do quite a bit of damage. Did they do that much in Brood War? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if those numbers are cloned from Brood War. I do not think Brood War Lurkers had 200 HP. And I definitely did not have 9 range. In fact, this is an awful engagement for Erode, in my honest opinion. Not enough lurkers. The roaches are getting shredded. This is a very dangerous because the Terran could easily counter push. They've got 9 Marines coming out at a time. We do have a 4th base for our Zerg player. However, I'm not seeing that much. I mean, how many idle larvae do we have? Okay, not that many. I shouldn't fault him for that. Maybe he hasn't hotkeyed it yet. Because I don't see any eggs coming from this hatch. I worship thee, Grandmaster. Remember, guys, nobody's perfect in StarCraft. There's just too many ways to make mistakes. Ooh, Team Immortals. I love that icon. Beautiful. Or Clan Immortals, I guess. I don't know why he doesn't have a clan tag. They're on the same clan. Maybe this is different. Immortals. Okay, so we got +3 Zerg missile attacks on the way, which means we already have a hive. Yep. I'm surprised to see him not get muscular augments. This upgrade is fantastic. Not only does it greatly increase the Hydralisk speed off creep, it increases their attack range by 1. He's forgotten the upgrade. He has flat out forgotten the upgrade. Let's look at the upgrades here. We're not getting any Marauders, so there's no reason to get concussive shells. My stream's going on about the split attacks. There's them lurkers. I am very, very happy about Legacy of the Void so far. Not the balance, and definitely not meta tanks, but just how the game plays out is so different from what we're used to. And parts of it are more akin to Brood War with the more incentive to split your armies. Flanks are better. It's not just about A-moving or like stutter stepping over your opponent. You've got to like dodge a lot of... there's a lot of just things that force more micro. Ravager shots, disruptor volleys, you know, the purification novas, all that good stuff. So here we go. We got another attack coming. Let's look at the army supply comparison. The Terran is ahead. That's not what you want to see. With a Roach army, you really should be ahead, because these are very supply heavy. Okay, Lurker taking fire from the planetary fortress. He looks like he's going to set up his Lurkers in an intercept position. Oh no, he's just going to go up and just try to kill SCVs. This is pure economical. I don't think he's going to be able to get this planetary. It's too all in. Oh, he's going to get it! But it will probably cost him his entire army. How is he going to escape from these Marines? There's no... I mean, yes, the economic damage is devastating, but... Look at that, he's just going to roll his army with Stim Bio. Now, admittedly, if these Marines get hit by a lot of Lurker hits, they could die. Quite a few of them could die. And true to form, some of them did die. Meanwhile, we got flooding Roach Hydra. I'm telling you, though, this upgrade, forgetting that upgrade is just rough. Muscular Augment, ouch. Yeah, you don't want to forget that if you're using Hydralisk. It's 2 upgrades in 1. And come on, it's one of the... For its value, it's one of the best upgrades in the game. Because you get +1 range and extra speed. Alright. And these Hydralisks, they hit hard. Very hard. But without that range upgrade, I feel like they're going to be wasting a lot of firepower. I think the +3 armor has been neglected. We got some Lurker micro going on here to force an extra scan. Got a little concave there, picking off Marines. If we look at the unit count, that's a lot of Marines. I don't know if he can do this. In fact, I would not be engaging into this. I do not understand this engagement by Erode. It makes no sense to me whatsoever. Unless he's just trying... Wait a minute. Maybe he's just trying to trade out the army. He does have a big bank. I don't know. I think we should be seeing some Infestors would be nice. Admittedly, his gas count isn't the greatest, because he hasn't started mining the gas on his 5th base yet. Excuse me, is that his 4th? That's his... No, it's his 5th, I'm right. So we floated the orbital from the main down, and how many SCVs remain? Only 27, so this is... If this attack fails, I mean, he's out of minerals. All those derpy meta tanks coming in. Really, this... No, he's going to try to force the tanks to drop, and then he's probably going to pull back with these roaches. Or maybe he's just going to trade straight up. Siege tanks don't do enough damage. They do not do enough damage. The medevacs are alive. Whoa. Okay, I'm surprised that any units remained after that attack, but if we're going to look at the production tab, 24 more roaches. The Grandmaster, I guess I shouldn't have doubted him. He knew that his opponent was way behind in economy, and if he can just trade, he'll eventually win. He's flanking from behind, trying to pick off some tanks. Marines get fungal growth. Yep, that's what I was talking about there. He's got the gland upgrade, I'm pretty sure. Pathogen glands, yeah. And I think our Terran player, Optimus Prime or whatever his name is, he's going to keep trying, but his steam is running out fast. Like, even burning that scan, he can't have that many scans left. He's got tons of gas. If he could only make Archons, this would be a different game. If Terran could make Archons, things would be very different. Lots of gas coming in now for our barcode Grandmaster. You can see over 1,000 gas per minute. I wonder if these numbers are adjusted for Legacy of the Void real time. Hopefully they are. Okay, lots of medevacs. I swear there's more. There's one medevac for every Marine at this point. Marines are being picked off. They're not trading efficiently. I mean, these are... okay, 3-2 Marines versus 3-3 Roaches. That's right. Oh, finally some Ravagers come in. I was wondering when they come. Oh, that tank is going to die fast. One volley, and it's down. Okay, and the production is going to be in trouble at the third base. These barracks might even have to lift. Meanwhile, medevacs are dying to Hydralisk, even without that muscular augment. I'm going to tease him about that after this game. A great drop coming down here, doing a lot of damage. Not sure how many workers died. Let's look at total workers killed. Okay, so the Zerg has killed a lot of workers, and is killing more as we speak. The Terrans only killed 5 workers this game, which kind of amazes me. So I guess it didn't do that much damage. Yeah, Optimus is fast running on steam. His opponent is tripling him in supply, quadrupling him in supply, and that should be GG right there. There is no more income for the Terran. There's really nothing more he can do. He's got this little group of units with 2 Marines, a siege tank, and 8 medevacs, and that's it. So that would be game. Not to call a game early, but there's not a chance. This orbital command is going to burn down. The last mineral patches are being mined out. So many stamped depots. Is that a swan? I didn't know I had a swan. Alright, time to tease him. I might just cast one more game, actually.